Hi, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your Divine Feminine reading. So, I've already pulled the Oracle cards to save some time, and now I'm just going to pull the main reading cards. We're using the After Tarot here. So, thank you. So, first card in is the Judgment card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Oops, and it's flying. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Three of Swords. So underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles, though. The Ten of Pentacles is about wanting stability, wanting family, but wanting to be able to share abundance with a community, wanting to build something solid, something that you can leave for the kids, something that is dependable, something that is based around family loyalty, family stability, ancestors. It's also saying that your ancestors are overlooking a situation. Now, what I'm also getting from that card is that there could be some kind of tie that the Divine Feminine is experiencing. I'm getting like past lives, yeah, energy from that card. But I'm also getting that the Divine Feminine is also needing to become unstuck in order to reach this stability. It's almost like there's a need to let go of this mental instability. Yeah. Freeing herself. The Divine Feminine is being asked to free herself, to not become a victim, to be the person that is observing as opposed to being overcome by something. Yeah, this is the Divine Feminine that is needing not to be kind of rescued in a way. It's almost like the Divine Feminine is needing to release herself from being rescued, from being a victim in a situation. Maybe she's needing to release herself from waiting for things to get to like boiling point, or to get beyond what would be deemed necessary in order to, before she gets rid of something, because there are cards about getting rid of something here. Now, we also have somebody who stubbornly is not moving forward. This could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Yeah, maybe you're deciding not to move forward with a relationship. We have Justice here. So Justice is talking about maybe there's been a divorce, maybe there's been a separation, maybe somebody's looking at how these factors are going to affect their family, yeah? Maybe somebody needs to release themselves from some kind of family tie, the masculine or the feminine, because we do have, as one of our past life cards, the male-female card here for the past lives card. So there could be a situation where you've kind of, maybe you've both been each, like, so maybe in a past lifetime you was the masculine and they was the feminine, or they was the feminine and you was the masculine. So there's this kind of switching of energy. But what that can create is maybe it's creating an imbalance of power, perhaps. Maybe one or the other person is feeling like maybe they're being taken advantage of here. Maybe this person doesn't see their value. Maybe they've tried to communicate this, but maybe maybe somebody wasn't listening. It may be with the Queen of Swords here as well, that there is a need to kind of break from a situation. It may be that this situation has gone on before. There has been this situation where you've kind of had past lives together, and you're in this cycle of masculine and feminine. But I'm getting that there's a power trip, like a push and pull of energy, yeah, that is causing an imbalance. Perhaps it's also causing indecision, because I feel like with the Egypt card as well, it's like there's this sense of, I've known them in this past life, but I know them, I'm also connected to the new. So there's like this ancient and new connection. Maybe needing to leave behind certain energies from the past, maybe close certain cycles in order for the wheel to turn in your favor. Maybe learning certain lessons, yeah? You making some kind of head over heart decision, yeah, because we do have a decision that has to be made here with the Judgment card here, and it's talking about hearing the call. It's talking about following a certain vibration that's being kind of fed to you. Your angels are trying to lead you on a certain path, yeah. They're trying to, maybe in order for something to come back together, there has to be a separation period. There has to be this cut off of energy, perhaps of karmic energy. And once that karmic energy has been cleared, because she is in the upright, she's not reversed, let's face it, she can be a real witch in the reverse. Like she is very cutting, very scathing, but I feel like it's not being done in any kind of cutting or scathing way, because we do have this butterfly that's kind of prominent. Somebody is seeing a situation from above, yeah, they're seeing it from above, they're hearing the call, and they're deciding that they need to make a decision. But this decision does have to be made, because we have daughter spirit here and indecision, yeah. So in order to get that upright and walk through that daughter spirit, we have to decide. Now, how do we decide? We decide based on logic right now, based on the present, based on the present, based on logic, based on rationality, based on what is right and what is wrong, yeah, not based on emotions here, because I feel like the emotion, an emotional based decision will lead to some kind of heartbreak. Here we have healing. Now I feel it's because this Queen of Swords has kind of sorted out a boundary, perhaps sorted out some kind of line, yeah, that is not to be crossed, and that has kind of brought about a sense of healing, because these swords are falling out here. These clouds will clear, this wound will heal, yeah. Now this queen may be saying no, yeah, like drawing a line, saying no, look, this is where it ends. If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna walk away, because I'm really not ready to battle. There may be some kind of push-pull energy, but I feel like it's to create confusion, to create kind of distractions. I feel like if somebody's coming forward in a very emotional way at the moment, it may be manipulative or a little bit greedy here, because we have somebody with all this greed, and they're using this snake round their waist in order to have that wisdom, but it's also a very deceptive energy I'm feeling. Now above that Ace of Swords in reverse is the Queen of Pentacles. She knows her value, she knows what she's worth, she knows there's a need to kind of nurture herself and the environment around her. She wants stability. She wants something that is, it's like, if you can't come home to me in one piece, it's like, if you can't come home to me without creating imbalance, without creating instability, without trying to cause confusion, to cause drama perhaps, yeah, then I don't want it. I want something stable. This is about a reunion, but only if these thoughts, these swords, these deceptive ideas are left behind. Somebody's leaving these two thoughts behind on the board, these two things, these two deceptive energies. And here we have this man following. He still has some healing to do, but there's a sense of somebody leaving behind that energy. Now, we also have clear and shield your energy with El Moira. So in order to manifest right now, there's a need to kind of declutter, to clear away things that are not good for you. She's clearing away these clouds here. She's using this sword of logic. Yeah, she's deciding to make a decision, to make a judgment. Now, that may be about a relationship, a reconciliation. It could be making a judgment to follow a certain path, or to follow a certain, career path even, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles next to that. Do I follow this new path, or do I return to an old job perhaps, or an old place? It could be about traveling back home as well. But we have somebody turning down something here, something that was causing too much confusion. It was kind of, it felt like it may have come in quickly as well, or this situation may have turned very quickly, because the Wheel of Fortune can talk about chaos. Now, what the Divine Feminine is needing to do with the Rumi Oracle is beyond the threshold of fear. So it's a coming out of this darker place now and going and following that light. It has got a hermit energy to it, and we do have the hermit with the sexual tarot, sexual magic tarot there. So somebody's going inside themselves. They're realizing their own value, their own worth, and they're kind of coming out of this darker place. Now, we also have happy. Now, there's a need to clear and shield your energy. So imagine this bubble of protection around you. It can also be about detoxing. It can be about purification, purging, clearing out clutter, clearing out unnecessary items, in order to get to this transformative energy, this energy where the wheel is just kind of turning in your favor. With happy, it talks about whatever energy you are in is what you're going to manifest. So yes, maybe you've had to walk away from some kind of truth, some kind of heartbreak, some kind of lesson, maybe a third-party situation, because we do have 3 parties on the Hermit card there. Now, but we have you clearly saying no to something here. If you're undecided at this time, I feel like you're needing to tap more into your intuition. You're needing to drink more water. And you're needing to get to this happy place. You're needing to do what brings you joy, what brings you fun, in order to connect to the manifestation energy. Now, in terms of the psychology, the Divine Feminine has this card, and it says, you like the thought of being safe behind strong walls. You have a strong sense of your complexity as a person. Your personality tends towards the introvert and being highly individual and original. You are very wary of the influence of others who might want to change you or seek to make you conform. You like to keep yourself to yourself and maintaining your independence, so empathically may mean that you forfeit new experiences. Sometimes this means that problems are not resolved and you tend to repeat previous patterns of behavior. Your fortress may persevere your integrity, but sometimes it restricts your imagination and your freedom to may preserve your integrity, but sometimes it restricts your imagination and your freedom to maneuver in the company of others. Those narrow leaded windows don't let in much light, and you can't see much through them either. So it's not about going into hermit mode where you're just kind of locking yourself off from the world. I feel like most of you have already seen that light inside. And it's like there's no need for you to feel down at this time. Connect to what you enjoy. Connect to what it is that you love. Connect to what you find value in, what you find worth in. Yeah. It's about connecting with others as well. Growing things, connecting in a work way. Maybe you're needing to connect back to your creativity in some way. Once you've made your decision, try to kind of not run it through your mind in so many ways. Like, try not to let it kind of situations envelop you. So it's about not playing something out in your mind too much. Just allowing yourself to have fun and allowing the abundance to be attracted to you. If you're kind of feeling a little bit like people have said things that have kind of dented your confidence in some way, it's just about focusing on the things that you love about yourself, the things that you find attractive about yourself, things that you find sexy about yourself. Paint your toenails, get that facial. I feel like somebody may have cut off communication as well, and that may be confusing somebody. I do feel like with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords there, somebody may feel like they don't know what happened, but I feel like, or they may act like they don't know what happened, but I feel like they do here with this man here. And I feel like it had some kind of selfish quality to it, because the Queen of Pentacles is asking, she's somebody who will not only feed herself very well, but she will feed those around her. Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo, like I said, but it's just somebody that is very grounded in their energy. It may be that you're not allowing anybody to take advantage of you emotionally. It's about not allowing people to kind of rock your boat, so to speak. Getting that space in order to have this healing. Now, the Four of Wands as well also talks about celebration, partnerships coming together. So it may be that friends are coming in to help you at this time. It's about connecting with friends, connecting with people who value you, people who have that loyalty, who show that loyalty, that trust, that respect. We also have here, let go. It says, once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all of the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. I did say in the beginning that you are protected here. This situation is divinely protected. It's so that there is a change in possibly a karmic pattern or a change in a cycle. It may be that something's ending so that something new can begin. So you're saying goodbye to one karmic pattern or karmic cycle and you're moving forward. But it's about allowing yourself to kind of come out of the dark here. And I do feel like a lot of you are purging whatever energy this was in order to manifest clearly, crystal clearly, in order to connect back to your intuition at its highest level, to connect back to your calling for some of you. Maybe your life purpose with those 3 cards on the top row as well. You may be looking for your life purpose, for what it is that not only brings you stability, but it also brings you that finance. Yeah. We also have balance and the elemental kingdom. So I do feel like there is an energy that's out of balance right now, maybe with the masculine and feminine. And we're trying to find that rebalance again. But don't be afraid to let something go in order to rebalance it. So if it has that push and pull energy, just kind of let it go, because it can't push and pull. by itself, and I do feel like that will bring some kind of change in position or change in the wind, let's say. You also have divine disguise. So what this is saying is 23, things are chaos right now, and you may be thinking, but why is this happening? What is going to come from this? What can I learn from this? But it's saying that there is something in your life and you're not aware of its value just yet. You're not aware of how much of a blessing this is going to be just yet, and it's coming in, but it's wearing a mask right now. So there's going to be a time where it takes off this mask and it reveals itself. I also feel that you're being asked to look at situations with clarity. Yeah, so right now we're asking for clarity, yeah, in situations. We're asking to see the truth of situations so that we can bring in our divine blessings that are being disguised at the moment. It's almost like as soon as we see this truth, it's like it unlocks this mask, yeah? That's what I'm getting. In terms of the Sexual Magic Tarot, I'll just kind of... We've got the Queen, let me see, Queen of Pentacles there. Now, she's talking about value, self-worth. She is talking about wanting respect, loyalty, devotion, trust, honesty, yeah? She knows what she brings to the table in any given situation. So you're being asked to remember who you are right now. We also have the Hermit card, and I feel like somebody may lose out, but they may realize too late here, because we have him with this candle and he's looking, but these two people are having fun. I do feel like a lot of the divine feminines are kind of moving on to relationships that are bringing them more balance, more harmony, and they're not having this push and pull. They're staying out of these rocky waters. And I feel like for some of them, they're kind of pulling back and saying, well, look, is it kind of vibing with where I'm going? Am I kind of fighting against an energy that I should be kind of letting go? Yeah. So I do hope this helps. Take care. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.